Hi, so today we are going to be talking about something called aligned action. You might have heard this term aligned action many times when you're reading self help books or spirituality books or books on manifestation. So, what is aligned action? Aligned action is as simple as you have a goal and then actions that align with that goal. So, for example, your goal is to lose weight. Now, the actions that align with it would be eat less junk food and work out more. So, these are your actions. So, you might be thinking, okay, that's pretty simple. For anything to come true or for anything to achieve, all you need is a goal and aligned actions, right? So, it's not that simple. So let me go into it by using one of the beautiful techniques by Catherine Morrison, and she describes it as internal management. So what is internal management? Internal management is that we have a CEO, managers and workers inside of us. So the CEO is the person who makes these goals. So the CEO gives a big motivational speech and says, yes, this year we are going to be losing weight. This year we are going to be striving for our healthiest, fittest self. And all the workers in the company are like, yay, yay, we are going to be eating less junk food and working out more. But the management is where the whole company depends on. So let's think that there are three types of managers within us. One is a loser manager. So the loser manager doesn't really want to change. So the manager says, tells the workers, you're going to the gym. Oh my God, you're such a, pleaser of the CEO. Kuch nahi hoga. Every year the CEO says the same things and really nothing comes of it. So soja fir se, it's okay. Or the loser manager keeps dragging you back or holding you back. The worker. So even though the worker shows up every day at the gym, even though the worker is eating better, there's that hustle culture, as if you're moving, as if you're driving a car with the handbrakes on. You don't go ahead so much. Now the second type of manager is someone who is a bitch, someone who is like the really horrible boss. So is always shouting at you, is always like, अच्छा आज इतना ही किया वर्कआउट, थोड़ा और करना चाहिए था, मुझे पता है कि you didn't do the didn't lift the heavier weights, you should have gone for the heavier weights. And every time you are going slow, it keeps badgering you, keeps talking, taunting you. So that kind of manager is always taunting you, अरे तुझसे तो कुछ नहीं होगा, and all of that. So that's the second type of manager. What happens in this is that the company does well for a few months. You start to lose weight for a few months, but then you hate to go to work. You just don't like to go to the gym because there's that head continuously saying, "Arey karna hai," you're not doing it properly, and also you tend to wait for the 9 to 5 to get over, and you binge eat on the weekends. You're always looking for a way to cheat on the diet because you're just really not enjoying it because your manager is always at your back. And now the third type of manager is like the good manager who appreciates the good work that you do. Oh, great. Awesome that you showed up at the gym. Awesome you didn't eat any junk food today. And whenever you fall back, instead of taunting you and badgering you and cursing you, it calls you in for a meeting and says, Acha, so I saw that you didn't do, what's going on in your life, why you're not doing it, should we find other better ways of doing this job, because I really believe in you, I think we can do this, and I really believe in the CEO's vision, and I believe that you can put in the hard work. So this manager is the alignment between the CEO and the worker. So this is aligned action, when your CEO, which is your goals, and the internal management and the action that you do are all in alignment. So who are these managers which I'm talking about? Who's this loser manager? Who's this bitchy boss? And who is the good manager? All of these are our thoughts, are our beliefs, are the things that we're constantly telling ourselves, are the affirmations we repeat to ourselves. So we have about 60,000 thoughts every single day, of which apparently 40,000 thoughts are negative. That means around 40,000 of those managers are either the loser types who are like, this is never going to happen, we are never going to change, or the other ones who are like, why are you not changing, why is this happening, why is so and so losing more weight, why is this not working for me? So we have most of us are working only on the 80-20 principle of 80% loser managers and 20% good managers. We want to change that. And how do we change that is by actively thinking about the thoughts that we're thinking about, the goals that we have, and writing down the kind of good thoughts that we should be having to align with the goal that we have. We already know what our goals are. We kind of know what actions we need to take to get to those goals. But what are the managers? What are the thoughts that we are thinking about? So, this is what, in basic, simple language, is aligned action. It's simple, but it's difficult to follow. So we do have a few workshops that work on this. The first workshop is Awaken Your Inner Goddess, in which we work on your limiting beliefs, on your shadow work, on your inner child work. These are the things that you've been told from childhood, that all these beliefs that you have from childhood, or certain triggers and shadows which you have within you, which are holding you back. So that's one of the workshops. The other one is your nervous system regulation, because a lot of us believe that by change we are going to move from a sense of comfort zone, a sense of safety, to moving to a place which is unsafe, unfamiliar, even though it's like awesome, but it is still unfamiliar and we really don't know. So working on our nervous system to feel safe to grow. So yeah, so that's aligned action. So I hope you can take these learnings and plan your internal management accordingly. CEO, your managers, and your workers.